Marcus, you split the season series with Quebec. What did you learn from those games that can carry you into this playoff series?
I think we learned a lot, especially playing them so recent. It's not too often we have a Quebec trip that late in the year, so I think we picked up a lot of cues and things that we can take advantage of and things that we have to clean up ourselves. And we know they're a pretty good team. They're hard-nosed. They work hard and they're well coached. So I think sticking to our plan and what's been working for us all year is going to get us through that.
And what's the mindset in the room right now as you prepare for Game 1 on Friday night?
I think there's a lot of excitement. It's the first time for me to be able to say I start the series at home ice, so that's been a pretty cool thing to start it off in Charlottetown and see what the fans can bring for games 1 and 2. And I think overall it's just excitement. There's obviously a lot of prep that has to go into it, but for me it's just excitement.
Leek, what do you think has been the team's biggest strength down the stretch, and how does that translate to playoff hockey?
Yeah, I think our best strength has been our consistency. You don't get an 8-game heater from luck. It all becomes work day in and day out. And I think we continue to work and be the hardest working team. We're going to have success.
With the kind of crowds we've been seeing lately, how much of a boost does that give you having into playoff runs starting at home?
Yeah, it's so huge. Having the support of the community and having the fans that care so much about their community hockey is amazing. And seeing this rink packed, it's an atmosphere that you can only enjoy and you really just soak it in. And it's so much fun to play in this rink, and love being here and love having the fans support us.
And a difficult playoff run last season against a really tough team in Rimouski. A better chance with home ice advantage on Friday night. How much of a boost will that be to be starting off at home and with some confidence? Yeah,
I think most of the guys in here have been here for 3 or 4 years. They haven't had too much success, and last year is tough. We definitely had it, over our heads a little bit, but I think people are going to use that defeat the last couple of years and build off it. We finally have home ice, so we can start off on the right foot, and that's what you need going to the playoffs.
All right, Dylan, tons of playoff experience in your QMJHL career so far. A championship last season with Moncton. What are your thoughts going into Friday night with Charlottetown here?
Yeah, just hopefully bring that momentum from last year, kind of bring what I can, and that leadership and experience to this group. And we got all the tools we need to go on a serious push here. So hopefully just bring that and go on from there.
And going up against the Quebec team that we split the season series with, what are you most looking forward to going up against them on Friday night?
Yeah, it's my 3rd series against these guys. I'm just really looking forward to going at it with them again. They're well coached, and it's it's always fun playing in their barn, obviously, especially here as well. So just kind of go from there.